a wonderful world.
Welcome Munchkins. Today we'll be doing a little review for Momo slimes, which you can find here and here via Instagram and TikTok. This shop is widely known and pretty well known for their DIY slimes and a lot of their unique textures, so I thought I'd give it a shot, and I hope you guys enjoyed the slimes I picked out and the review. As you could probably see from the unboxing, everything was securely packaged in bubble wrap and nothing cracked or leaked, which I was really happy about. Unfortunately, I was a little bit late to this restock, so I wasn't able to get everything that I wanted to get, but I made sure to get some of the slimes that stuck out to me. I was able to purchase blueberry froyo, yuzu yogurt rock candy, milk chocolate ganache cake, and baby cactus. Hopefully I pronounced all those right. If not, I'm so sorry for butchering the names. Now let's get into the review of each of the slimes. First, we'll be starting with Baby Cactus, which is a Korean glue snowfish scented aloe juice. This came with a generous amount of add-ins, which I really appreciated. The aloe vera scent on this was so realistic, and I've never actually had that scent before, or a slime scented like that, so it was quite a surprise. The initial crunch of this slime is just so satisfying. As I was poking the slime, it did give off a sort of sweaty, tacky-like texture. And I mean sweaty as in it had a moist sort of feeling on top. Or not just on top, but throughout the slime. The texture of this slime was really soft on my hands, and I really enjoyed stretching it and pulling it apart. The sizzles and crackles were never ending. Because of that sweaty, tacky, moist feeling at first, it did need a little bit of activator, so once I activated it, it did become a lot better. I did experience minor fallout, but that was no big issue to me. Out of all the slimes you'll see in this review, this slime was definitely by far my favorite. Next up, we have Blueberry Froyo, which is a butterfizz and a clear scented blueberry yogurt. The scent of the slime was very realistic. I wouldn't say that it had an artificial scent at all. It had a very rich blueberry yogurty type scent, if that makes sense. It wasn't too strong or overwhelming, which I'm very happy about considering the reviews, because some people said it smelled too realistic, which I don't know why that should be considered a bad thing. Like the previous slime, the texture of this slime was semi-tacky and only needed a very small amount of activator. This slime didn't feel very butterfizz-like in my opinion, but it did feel more like a white glue snow fizz, if that makes sense. It was definitely more thicker and heavier than Baby Cactus, because Baby Cactus was more on the light side in terms of weight. The end color was so pretty because duh, purple. The best thing about this one is that it was super easy to inflate, and the more you inflated it, it still didn't become tacky or sticky. Also, I just want to say that this slime inflated almost triple in size, and I definitely recommend having an extra container or a Ziploc bag to put the extra slime in, just so you can get the container to close again. And next up we have Yuzu Yogurt Rock Candy. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it, so deal with it. Anyways, it's a clear glue bingsu and white glue slushy scented yuzu yogurt. The yellow bingsu portion was perfectly activated, and I wish I didn't add it to the slime just because it was that good. I instantly knew that I had to get this one once I saw the lemon wedge charm. The scent of this slime had smooth milk undertones, and it was also sweet yet zesty. I kind of got lemony, citrusy vibes. It wasn't really my favorite because the scent was more on the artificial side, but that could just be because I'm unfamiliar with the yuzu scent. The white glue slushy base was super thick, and it had the perfect bead to slime ratio. Once inflated, the slime did get a bit tacky, but that's nothing activator couldn't handle. Personally, this slime was just not my favorite, but it was definitely fun to try out. Last but not least, we have milk chocolate ganache cake. This was a DIY set with a semi-jiggly school glue base, scented exactly like the name. I was really astounded by how realistic the clay piece looked, and I was so sad to have to mix this into the slime. This slime also came with such cute add-ins, which you will see me add later on in the video. The base was very underactivated, but I think that has to do with the base being jiggly. It took quite a bit of time to get it activated to where I wanted it to, but that was totally fine. It really made the chocolate aspect of this slime so much more realistic. Also, I do want to add that the scent just wasn't my favorite. I tend to stay away from chocolate scents because most of them are so artificial to me. I had a hard time getting the little chocolate pigment powder out of the container, so here you can watch me struggle. Also, don't come for me for how I assembled this. I tried, okay? I'm just not that great with this kind of stuff.
One eternity later.
When mixing the clay piece into the slime, it felt super pillowy and soft, and I really enjoyed that. Also, don't mind that I'm playing with it a little bit fast. It's just that the base was still a little underactivated, so yeah. Although I didn't like the scent, I did end up liking the end texture of this slime. The end result was super satisfying. It felt like a heavy sleigh, like it was super dense and very holdable. When activated properly, this slime has so much potential, and I love that. This slime definitely made me feel like I was playing with chocolate. The spare container that actually held the DIY clay piece really helped out because this slime inflated so much. I really needed that. Overall, I would say that the slime shop was just outstanding. Even though the prices of the slimes are a tad high, I'm broke. The slimes were very of quality and worth the price. If you haven't had the chance to purchase from this shop, I recommend that you do at least try it once because it's definitely up there. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little review and I hope you guys stick around for more content that's coming up. In the next video, I'll be doing a review for another underrated shop also known as Slime by Urelli, which you can find here on Instagram. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. Let me know in the comments which slime was your favorite or which slime shop I should review next. Thanks for watching. Bye!